Bogo ka? Pinamay. Feeling sweet to bugo di ay. Ulis inyoy. Namor bagtak lamok. Ay sik. Mura sakay sweet to da bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay. Mura sakay kinsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw. Samog katanaon. At pag inamaw storya ra ang galabaw. Ay sik. Mura kag sikin sa da wa kayangay.
You want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline, yeah baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind, you ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me, don't the vibe, why you being petty, oh, gotta stop being a I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. Choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. None of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? Trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls, always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back.
Cadillac grills, Cadillac mills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Matter of fact, candy paint Cadillac. Check out my Cadillac bills. 20 inches wide, 20 inches high. Don't you like my 20 20-inch ride. 20-inch thighs make 20-inch eyes. Hoping for American 20-inch. Pretty clothes, pretty, high class, anything goes. Catch them in the club throwing pretty bows. Long John draws, long John stalls. Any make my pause. Women on they still making Long John calls. And if they like to juggle, get players in the house that can buy them. Ballin' with the candy claws. If you up and you know you don't love them, when you get on the all the women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some with a matching fly boots or your open toes, when you get on the floor. Dirty South mind blown, dirty South bread. Catfish fried up, dirty South bed. Sleep in a cop picking dirty South bed. Dirty South goods, dirty South. Hand me down flip flops, hand me down socks, hand me down, hand me down, hand me down a good fella rich, hand me down stocks. Mouth full of platinum, mouth full of gold. Keep your mouth on hold. Lie through your teeth, you can find your mouth cold. Cause of what your mouth told. Sweat for the lemonade, sweat for the tea, sweat from the hot.
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really can't wait where the team brings this in NBA 2K25.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here are the five for the Lakers. They've got Luka Doncic, LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hachimura in at the three, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the five.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Pass to Randle. Outside Edwards. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Gobert against James. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Randle. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. And he makes it on the layup.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, BA, they want
Powerful.
Yes!
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Give him a hand, man. Your Timberwolves dancer.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. McDaniels passes to Randall. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic finds Hayes. Doncic outside. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Randall against Doncic. Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot missing.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Takes it inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And they doubled up Doncic and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Minnesota has possession. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot left block.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
He's off on the second. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Deflected. Count the basket. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
To the left side wing. Back to DiVincenzo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Doncic outside. And the 3 off target. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Los Angeles foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for Minnesota.
That one drops. He ties it up. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Doncic. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's good from Doncic. Lynn's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic hits them both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Doncic, here we go. Performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. An insane.
22.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And another shot. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And he lays it in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Reid for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
James from distance. Easy work.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Here's Gobert. Rebound, the Lakers. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. The shot by Reeves, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Double clutches. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Reed. Stripped it away. Here's James. Hachimura, the pass to Vincent. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards, and stolen by Gobert. Conley looking for an opening to the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Here's James. Hayes finds Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Over McDaniels. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Outside Conley. And there's the lob. The punch from Gobert.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Down low. Oh, wow! Set him off and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
James inside, guarded by Edwards. James can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Out to the wing. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Out left to the wing. Unloads. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Randall, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
The Lakers call timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Let's go with a 3. Doncic delivers from range.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Vanderbilt from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Outside, DiVincenzo. They get it back. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
That shot off. Good work defensively by Randall. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Randall, good.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Now Doncic. 21 points in the game. Three seconds left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Minnesota
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a... And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels inside, working on Hachimura. Unable to get that one. Here's Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Here's the 3. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
Edwards for 3. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 8.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's James. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. Edwards, a pass to Randall. James gets a hand on it.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. James, left side. Oh, and the jam by James.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at, and with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
All right, that was a puck.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 10.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
James with the focus.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And a terrific move by Anthony Edwards to score. Edwards has got 7 points here in the quarter. Pass to Vincent. On the wing, Reeves still without a bucket. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Randall finds Conley. Back to Randall. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Vincent passes to Reeves. Uncovered. And again, it's the Lakers. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Richard, when you look at Austin Reeves' road to the NBA, it's a pretty inspiring story.
Yeah, undrafted out of college, coach signing a two-way contract with the Lakers and making the most out of his opportunity, really improving year by year.
For the tie. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Randall with it. Hayes picks him up. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. They're trying a variety of treatments, including massage, to reduce some pretty painful back spasms.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And he recovers it. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And there's the foul against the Lakers. All right, guys, stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I loved this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura. Here's Lynn. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 2. Here's Finney Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for McDaniels. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 23 points.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Reed for 3. Pure from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. It counts, and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's down. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Whoa. Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Doncic with the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the paint, Luka.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 5 ticks left in the third. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4.
The Lakers, 60.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Randle. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from James. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch the message that Darvin Ham was giving to his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. DiVincenzo with the steal. Oh, it's stolen. Hayes with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. The shot by James, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Inside, here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision. And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Randle. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Hachimura. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
James with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Back to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Conley. Hachimura outside. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Here's McDaniels. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by James. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for DiVincenzo. For three, Randall. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
At the line for 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Doncic left side to take the lead. Minnesota with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right side Conley. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Doncic.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for us.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Fires the 3. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Luka with the finish.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Edwards for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Takes a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Lakers lead by 6.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Connects from downtown.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Picked it out of midair.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Reeves. Drains the triple.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luca. And Luca, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luca.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.